Hi, welcome back. This is College Algebra 1.5 Factoring Polynomials. This is Ziqi Sim, so we're going for factoring the greatest common factor of polynomial today. So what is the greatest common factor? Greatest common factor of polynomial, it is the largest polynomial that divide evenly to the polynomial. Given a polynomial expression, factor out the greatest common factor, identify the GCF of the coefficient, which means the number in front of the x. So for example, if we have an expression, it will be 3xy. And the coefficient is the 3. And the variables are the x and y. So in this case, we're going to follow 3 steps. So the first thing is to find this number, the coefficients, then find the variables like x, y, or something, whatever. And then we're going to combine this together and we create the GCF of the expression. Then we're going to determine the GCF need to be multiplied to obtain each term in the expression. And then we're going to write the factor expression as a product of GCF and the sum of terms we need to multiply. So let me show you an example over here. I'll show you the example 2. You can do the first one. So we have 30x cubed times y minus 45x squared y squared plus 135x times y cubed. So there are a lot of so the first thing is we're going to pull out the coefficient. 30, 45, 135. And we see they all end either with a 0 or 5, which means they can divide by 5. So here, 30 divide by 5, we got 6. And then we're going to use 45 divide by 5, which is 9. Then we're going to use 135 to divide by 5. We will get 27. We see 6, 9, and 27. They can all divide by 3. So I'm gonna take out the 3. Then we have 6 divided by 3, we got 2. 9 divided by 3, you got 3. 27 you get divided by 3, you will get 9. Since 2 and 3, they're continuous, means there are no greatest common factor. You cannot factor out anything other than 1. So in this case, we are going to times 5 and 3 together, which our greatest common factor for the coefficient will be 15. So we write on the side, the coefficient will be 15. And then we're going to figure out for the variables. So for variables, we have x cubed times y, and then we have x squared times y squared, and y x times y cubed over here. So look at x term, x cubed, x squared, and x. You can get x out, and look at y squared and y cubed. You can get y out, and that's the best you can do. So we can check over here. We have x cubed divided by x squared, y divided by y will be 1, so I don't need to write it down. X squared divided by x, y squared divided by y, x divided by x, cancel out, will be 1, and y cubed divided by y will be y squared. There are no other common factor than this. So in this case, for my variables, the greatest common factor here will be x and y. And the next step is to find what I need to multiply over here. So we can do over here is we can divide every term by 15 times xy. So in this case, let me write out the expression over here. We get the greatest common factor for the expression will be 15 times xy. Then 30 divided by 15 over here, I get 2x cubed divided by x, I get x squared, y divided by y, cancel out. Then we're gonna minus 45 divided by 15, which is 3. X squared divided by x, x squared, y squared divided by y, you get y. 135 divided by 15, you get 9. X divided by x, cancel out. X cubed divided by y, you get y squared. So an alternative way is, since we already have the long division over here, it will match up with the coefficient, and the variables also get matched up. The only thing I need to mention over here is sometimes they have a add, sometimes they have a subtract. So be careful for the sign. You can do either way. You can pull out the number from the long division, or you can just do what I did. I used the blue pen to show you how we do to find the terms we need to multiply. And that's all for this video, and I hope you can pause this video and do question 1 by yourself and check your answer in the end. And I will see you in the next video.